Well, it's about 5 to 6 in the morning here on a June morning. Excuse me. And I haven't been to this lake for a while. Probably about almost 2 weeks. These 10 days. And I notice almost all the weeds are gone. So I'm not sure how that happened, but it was completely weeded last time I was here. And I see some remnants of weeds, but not nearly what it was before. So I don't know what's going on. As fast as the weeds came, they left. I don't know what if they died or what happened. But either way, I brought a bunch of stuff to fish in and amongst the weeds. So may have to change it up. I got my bag, so I may have to switch on some different stuff. I don't know what I'm going to throw, but right now I want to get out there before that sun gets up, see how many I can catch. But it's amazing to me that the weeds are gone in 10 days. But having said that, let's get out to fishing. Thanks for coming along with me today on this gorgeous June morning on fishingwithvance.com. Well, guys, before I blast out of here, I'm out of the water now. Slide my stuff down. Before I get out of here, when I was coming down, I thought I saw a few fish swimming away. So before I leave, I'm gonna toss a Gary up by the rock there. See if anybody's home. What a gorgeous morning. Fog coming off the water. It's pretty out here. There's a fish right off the bat. Little Gary action. And there's the first bass in the boat. So this isn't even Gary. This is a watermelon flex Sanko. It is pegged. It's pegged with a penny nail. You guys know I love to do that. And all it is just a finishing nail. And just shoved in the end of that Sanko. Alright, guys. I'm going to do a little challenge here. I'm going to throw my honey candy worm for one cast, same spot. I'm going to throw the Fluke, that's the Smokin Shad, for one cast, and then I'm going to throw the mustard tube for one cast. And let's see who catches a fish. And maybe none of them do, but let's see. First cast, honey candy going in. It's prime time. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning. This is first cast in with the honey candy. I got something here. Honey candy. Gonna get me on the board here. On the board, there's our bass, and there she was. She couldn't resist the honey candy. So there you go. Not bad. All right, back up. All right. One on the honey candy. One cast, one fish. This is going to determine what I use. Now it's not fair because I maybe spooked a fish out of there, but that's okay. Next up, Smokin' Shad Fluke. Smokin' Shad Fluke, he's rigged mojo, just like the honey candy. Boy, I got a long leader on there. My man High Life must have tied that one. But let's see what's going on here. All right, so the honey candy worm did the job. Let's see if the Smokin' Shad Fluke can. Smokin' Shad Fluke. Uh-oh, Smokin' Shad Fluke. Oh, I had a hit, but I missed him. He got a hit, so I'm gonna have to give him another cast. That'll be the new rules. I just made those up. If it gets a hit and I miss them, they get to get additional casts. He definitely had a little pop. Alright, Smokin' Shad. No fish. Into the game. Mustard Sally. A mustard colored tube. And I can't throw this up till because there's some laydowns in there, but let's go for it. Let's see if Mustard Sally can't do some damage. What a gorgeous morning. No dice on the mustard tube. Had a little minor bump with it, so I'll give it one chance out in front here. But then I think honey candy has spoken. Honey candy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, it's just weeds. Just weeds. Just weeds. So that's gonna be it. The early bite time session goes to the honey candy. That's how we figured that out. We're just going like that. So the early session goes to honey candy. Very scientific, of course. Sometimes I make myself laugh, but anyway, good times. The honey candy has caught a fish, and there it is. I'm just rigging it Texas rig. As far as the hook goes, EWG, it's a smaller, it's a 58410 Gamakatsu wide gap EWG hook. Mojo, so 2 splitties. There's my barrel swivel. This is a fluorocarbon leader, 8 pound. With 8 pound mono. I got it on a Fluger 6930 President. Love it. And the Fenwick Eagle. You know I got it. Fenwick Eagle. This is a 6-foot rod, and it is medium light. So some finesse fishing going on today on fishingwithvance.com. And like I said, honey candy earned the spot of the early bite. So we'll come back to hopefully with some fish. Maybe that was the only fish I was going to catch, and I shouldn't have been effing around. I should have been just fishing. But what the heck? Let's have some fun on fishingwithvance.com. Let's fish up shallow with the honey candy, little guy. Fishing with Vance. Honey candy still doing the job. Come on up here, little guy. Oh yeah, it's a nice one. Real nice one. Real nice one. They're all good. Got him right in the snoot. Shout out to Rush. Right in the snoot on the honey candy. Good stuff. Got some remnants of weeds. There's honey candy. Basically, it's a green worm with gold and purple fleck. I'm not sure why it's called honey candy, but you know, Strike King comes up with new names, and Jaspers like me, we run out and buy them, and you know, it's probably, you know, green, purple fleck from last year, and this year it's called honey candy, and before you know it, you know, I'm buying them. Oh, let's try honey candy. You know, then again, it's all part of the fun. Reminds me back in the day, we used to play a game called, something's hitting us. I think it's a little guy. Yeah, he's a little dude. Back in the day, we used to play a game called Roller Coaster Tycoon. Look at this little guy. And the whole premise of it was, you know, if people stop riding your ride, you know, on the video game, you just put a fresh coat of paint on it and made it look like a new one, and then people would come and ride it again. I kind of think that's what this is. Like, hey guys, we used to call this gold, green and gold purple fleck. Or else, you know, it had purple in it and green, and then they said, let's add some gold to it and call it honey candy. And people will buy it. People like Vance. Oh man. FishingWithVance.com. Throw on my sunglasses. I wear my sunglasses to fish, so I can see the fish. Can you tell about myself today, guys? You can. Alright. Let's roll the other side. Let these carp, you know, procreate in peace. Alright. FishingWithVance.com. I finally caught a bass. It's been a little while. It's a nice one. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh yeah. Pretty nice one for this lake. Yep, ate the same thing, the honey candy worm. But been a while. I went around the lake and worked my way back to the dock where I saw a little bait fish, and that's where he was. So there we go. All right. FishingWithVance.com. I finally got a fish. I pitched this pitched the old mustard tube up shallow, real shallow, and there he was. Little dude, but he had the mustard tube. Fishing with Vance, of course, had to come back to my railing spot, and this little guy was up there. He brought with him a little salad on the side. Easy, buddy. But he was up there. like his brother's up there too. Let's see if we can't get in without spooking up the whole area here. So, get this thing shoved back in there. There we go. The old Pelican Bass Raider's getting covered with weeds. That's what she's built to do. Alright, then go to Choir Power, catches fish. That's not too quiet though. Making more noise than a busted chainsaw. I don't you get a megaphone announce we're coming. Well, I threw that one right on his head. There's a fish. Down in the corner. Down on the corner. Eating some honey candy. Oh, yeah, baby. Having some honey candy, huh? Well, I caught you. Nipping into candy. Mm. Honey candy action along the weed line. See you, buddy. Fishing with Vance, the old honey candy. I had turned the camera off, and this guy hit, and now he's brought me into the weeds. A little salad. He's not a horse, but he's fun. Thank you, buddy. All right, all right. A little guy. But it's a fish. Let's see if anybody's home up on what is used to be known as Carp Corner, the banks of Carp Corner. I get a little sun's getting up. It's going on 9 o'clock. But somebody was living in Carp Corner. Little guy. Get in here, little man. Look at this little dude. Oh, man. It's a little dude. All right, partner. All right, we'll get you back. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. That's okay. He couldn't resist a fresh candy worm. There's another fish on here in the shade. Oh, oh yeah, it's a big old rock bass. Oh man, look at this. It's like grandpa rock bass. Look at this guy. Oh, I love those kind. Oh man, I gotta get a picture of this guy. Easy, buddy. Easy, partner. Easy. Easy. Ah, there we go. That is a nice rock bass. He's chubby. See you, buddy. On. Underneath that tree, the little bass was living. Ouch. Ouch. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna cut my ending here. I'm closing in on about 20 bass. No big boys, all standard size for this lake. I maybe caught one decent one, but I don't care. I just like catching them. It's a great time. I think my batteries are running low, so I'm gonna cut my ending now. I'm just gonna fish the rest of this shade, the horse day down the bank here, and then probably head for home. It's getting on probably about 9:30 in the morning, and fish for 3.5 hours. That's enough for me. I'm gonna head home, get some stuff done today, but the bait for today, no question about it. Again, the honey candy or the pepper and gold, they basically look almost the same. Green pumpkin with pepper with black and gold flecks, or purple and gold flecks. And that's all I could get them on today. Maybe caught one on a tube, but nothing else worked. That's the way it goes. Probably getting into a little bit of post-spawn kind of stuff here now, so it may slow down for a little while. But really nothing fancy about today. I'm out here. It's a beautiful day. Sometimes the fat baby finesse is all that works, and that was today. So I'm gonna wrap it up here. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. We're getting lots of subscribers. I really want some more comments. My videos, for whatever reason, get very few comments. So anyway, have a great day. Thanks for joining me today on fishingwithvance.com.
Finesse.